Good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever you might be, whatever time of day it might be. My name is Mike, and wanted to do a quick commentary video about an article that I just read on Fox News called GameStop Stock Surge Fueled by Stimulus Checks. And apparently they're saying that Jeffrey Gundlach, which is a really big bond investor, is making the case that the stimulus checks are the reason why some of these hedge funds lost so much money over the past couple of days during this short squeeze, as they call it. Now, real quick disclaimer: I'm not in this industry. I find it fascinating. About 10 years ago now, it's getting to be about 10 years ago now, I was traded in cryptocurrency. So anyway, I find this stuff interesting. That being said, not big into it yet, but I don't know. This is the kind of stuff that makes you really want to jump in. But back to the story at hand. The article tries to make the case that Mr. Gundlach has asserted that this is all because of government stimulus. Now, I won't say that he didn't say that in a way, but there's a lot more context to it than just that. Because the way the article reads, in my opinion, is that it was these stimulus checks that caused the problem over the past couple of days, and basically we're giving people money, and it's giving them the ability to screw people over, and I feel that's very disingenuous, because there's an interview attached to it, and the interview is quite a bit different from the actual article itself. In the interview, they go into a lot more detail, and Jeffrey basically says, it is what it is. He has no sympathy for the hedge funds, and that there's a lot more to it than just some people got some stimulus checks. Now, it was interesting because the numbers were tossed around: 2.1 million people with around $21 billion of capital, which comes out to about $10 a person, which is a very convenient number. And I'll say that I do not believe that it was just a bunch of people with $10. Now, some of these people had tremendous amounts of money, and I've seen some of them, they live stream with tremendous amounts of money. It's not $10. We're talking $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. And there are some people that did go in with a little bit and came out pretty well. But, a lot of these stories of people making these tremendous amounts of money wasn't coming from a $10 buy. It just didn't happen that way. Even at 300, 400%, you're not walking out that way. So I feel in a way it's a little bit disingenuous to try to imply that, although the numbers will come out that way, it's not actually what's happening. There's some whales in here. There has to be. These individuals know what they're doing. They did the analysis. They recognize where the squeeze was going to be. These companies were 100% oversold, basically, or over leveraged. I don't know the technical terminology. In any case, the point was some people knew what was going on. And this isn't a bunch of people with $600 stimulus checks just getting a bright idea one day. Oh, you know what? I love video games. I'm going to buy $10 in GameStop. Yeah, there was a drive, from Wall Street, but all these people aren't going there. They didn't even know what was going on until after the fact. So the people that set this stuff up recognized what they were doing and felt they had the ability to do so prior to the hype. So I really find it disingenuous that the Fox News is trying to imply that people getting stimulus checks is somehow responsible for the circumstances that these hedge funds find themselves in and the losses that they took. And it bothers me because I'm worried that there'll be some lawmakers, etc., that read this and get it in their heads that hey, you know what? We shouldn't be giving out any more money. They're gonna ruin my buddies. They're gonna ruin the people in my political action committees, or the people lobbying me, etc. I'm not gonna have any money, and I don't know. It bothers me because most people are taking their $600 and they're actually
the bond king.
Sorry, the video started playing. They're taking this money and they're spending it on food and necessities and paying their bills. Most people aren't even putting any money into the stock market. So, in any case, I think it's a good idea to read the article, then watch the video, and then see what you think. See, and see what this looks like, and see what people are saying over the next few days. Because it's my understanding there's a lot of mainstream media right now that's trying to make it the little people's fault. Like, it's all your fault that you spent you spent a little bit of money and you tore down these people. It's all your fault, with no real conversation about the fact that this could have happened even without stimulus checks. If a bunch of people saw that there was a potential for a short squeeze, you could have got a bunch of people with $10 anyway. You could have. And again, like I said, it's not about $10 people. There was a group of people that actually had legitimate capital that jumped into this. Everyone else just kind of jumped on the bandwagon. At least that's my opinion. I could be wrong, but it seems that way. Like I said, I see too many people with a larger, amounts of money that they're tossing around. In any case, if you come across this and you watch this video and read this article, give a comment. Tell me if you think my analysis is wrong. Tell me what you think it is. Maybe you agree that Jeffrey is actually in agreement with this article. I didn't feel like he was. I think he made some statements to it, but I think they focused on the wrong content. In any case, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, morning, night, and until next time.